over the last couple of weeks. First pitch of the game.
No, he threw a strike. What a surprise.
Here's the 0-1. Types of pitches he's using throughout the course of a game. That sweeper is wide.
And I think a lot of guys that have a multitude of pitches that have that also. He'll maybe make a third time through a lineup, make a little change.
And here's the 3-2.
That's like a 2.5 ERA.
Here's a 3-2. Foul the way.
See good pitching. Two real good ones going at each other today.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a matchup I think a lot of fans have been looking forward to today. Skenes and Schwarber. This one hit foul.
Mental mistakes on defense. I know that errors are part of the game. You can have that, but don't throw to a perfect game to win.
Here's the 1-2. Just gets a piece of the changeup. And the 1-2 again, and he gets him with a changeup.
Same spot, same. First guy that ever told me that video game thing was Spanky. We got a challenge.
That's right.
And the ABS challenge, powered by ABS, is powered by T-Mobile, and he's going to get the strike.
Call on the field is confirmed. Philly has one challenge remaining.
Philly's down one challenge. That was a good 1/16 of an inch inside the strike.
I asked Spanky one time about Draybeck. What's it like to catch him? And he goes, when he's on, he says it's like playing.
98. Here's the 1-1. Inside again, another. And here's the 1-2. Crowd beginning to show appreciation for Paul Skenes. This one outside, changeup. Come back inside, maybe the changeup again. Let's see what he does here. Well, they go with a sweeper and strike out the side. Paul Skenes solo. Getting another start out in right field. First pitch of the second inning is grounded sharply to short. Griffin there over across the diamond, and Bohm is a quick out on one pitch here. Gibson is the third leading hitter in the National League with a .331 average. Just inside. Just low, 2-0.
Uh-oh.
3-0. Bottom of the first. Marsh taking off. Here's the 3-1.
I believe that is one weapon that you use against guys like Wheeler and Skenes.
Drawing all the walks that they've drawn this year. 3-2 again, and he gets him looking for his. And here's the pitch to Garcia. Did he offer? He did. It is time now for Rom Scooble Miller.
Some decent guys.
He hits him here.
It's not pleasant.
Right down the middle. Not much of a lead for Garcia over at first. And this ball is lifted out of play. A 5th strikeout. Stott takes that change. Pitch number 32 for Paul Skenes, and that is flied out to left field, and Reynolds there makes the grab, and the Phillies are retired. First pitch to the veteran catcher, taken for strike one. Skenes. Here's the 0-1. Just inside.
Probably more than normal. He's maybe trying to kind of set a little tone with the fastball. Think he would with the stuff he has is attack inside, especially to right-hand hitters. But that's the thing with Skenes and pitchers like him.
Or do you throw the changeup on the outside corner? But it used to be guys would have 89-mile-an-hour fastballs.
Well, the 89 used to be really like something like that, which is still a pretty firm changeup.
Right.
It's the difference in the radar guns and why some were a little bit faster than the others. Where the technology nowadays is
bad. Crawford takes strike one.
Nobody's crying though, except the hitters.
Another one dotted up. One of the longest streaks in Pirates history. Here's a 3-2 pitch. That ball is lined toward Reynolds, and he settles under it, makes the grab, and we head to the bottom of the third.
Right along what you were trying to do. Get him in the dugout. Keep that pitch count under control.
Yeah,
keep it down.
15-ish.
And it's not like, it's not going to go like that. You're going to throw 22, almost like now you have a free extra inning at the end of the game. Pitch count wise.
Right.
Yep.
Here's the 0-2. Did he? He did not. Here is the 1-2. 2-2. Great shot of Paul Skenes. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Just fouled away. Turner did to start the game. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball to left, and Reynolds settling underneath. And now let's head to the bottom of the third.
Paul had a chance to tell me that it was really cool and special to get a chance to play with him because he got a chance to peek behind the curtain to see how they against Paul entering today. They added to that total in their first at bat. Rob?
Dan, thank you very much. Looks like he's going to get Schwarber here again. Pop up to Gonzalez, who wanders back into short left field.
Thrown into a situation where you're getting to know some of the other players, you know, on other teams. No, Bob Gibson used to talk about this a lot when he was a pitcher coach when I was down in Atlanta. About he wanted you to be a mystery to them. Now they can look and see your pitches and see what you throw, but they don't want you know they are, how they work out, you know what they think about when during a game. Look out at you, and it, you know, this big, mean-looking guy would been spoken with. And the next time I had to face him, all that intimidation, all that was gone. I almost laughed when I looked in and saw him like scowling at me.
And here's the 3-2 to Bohm. And this ball is hit hard to right center field. Mangum in pursuit and can't make the grab. And Bohm into second with the first base hit for the Phillies. Comes with 2 out here in the fourth.
Mangum's move
looked like it was almost perfectly placed between them.
But off the same way out in left center.
There's the 1-0, and this one's lifted toward Brian Reynolds, who gets his 4th putout already. 4th streak of 20 innings. That is a career high for Paul. First pitch is outside, and that is the longest. 1-0 is keep the hitters off balance. Here's the 2-0 to Garcia. Fouled straight back. 2-1 to Garcia. Did not offer. Has had 3 balls on a batter today. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and his first walk.
Good time for a walk.
No, right. And runner going, and Stott fouls it off, or did he? No, let's see. The
started to go down a little bit more.
Okay.
I mean, he caught a thread. That's what he did.
Here's the 0-2. Garcia not going, and Skenes picks up the strikeout of Stott in the 3rd inning in his first at bat.
There's inside again. The splitter has more movement to it also.
1-1. 94 to 96, and dropping like a changeup with fastball type velocity. Now it's 2-1.
At least I started noticing it more.
Here's the 2-2 foul. The way he was in.
No.
And the 2-2 is inside. Now 3-2, about 60%. Imagine Garcia will be running on the 3-2. He is. Here's the pitch, and it's lifted out to left field. And Garcia off on the hit on the pitch is able to scurry to third base. They're not runners on the corner.
Reached out there and poked it out toward left field.
Here's a sweeper. Here's the Crawford. Oh, diving play by Griffin across the diamond. What a gem! A run, you know. And Griffin
Bounce up like you're made of rubber.
6'4" and able to just pop to his feet and
They can get up, but they don't really do much because they swallowed their tongue. They can't breathe. Knock all the air out of you.
Recently here for the Pirates at shortstop. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And it's a sweeper in there to make it 2-1.
Getting through the dirt, I think he's computing what he wants to do with the ball.
Right. And there's a single to right field, and they're going to send the runner. Throw by Trillo to the plate and sliding in safely. Second run here.
Thought, well, just keep him from getting a second.
Now Schwarber up, the major league leader in home there, and drove in a run. Here's the 0-1 to Schwarber. 1-1. Bat in his hands, and the way he's been swinging it lately. Takes off the plate. And the way. Here's the 2-1. Swings through it. 2-2.
For sure, for a breaking pitch.
Here's a 2-2 to Schwarber. Struck him out, but the Phillies scored twice. The top of the 6th inning.
The Skenes are getting busy.
Harper hits this ball to center field. Mangum going back, approaching the wall, leaping up, and it's gone. Bryce Harper, the home run, his 12th of the season, and the Phillies are up 3-0. Run number 375 for Bryce Harper.
Dozen of them now this year.
And 2 big leads, 8-3 going into the 7th. Couldn't hang on, and now this ball is wrapped to center field for another base hit. There's Bohm, who doubled in the 4th, picks up. Pitch to Marsh inside.
You know, when you score, you know, I think most people thought that would be a strength.
Well, the other thing is, Rockies, you took 1 out of 3 against the Phillies team that has just been smoking red hot, and that ball is laced into left center field. Mangum racing over to try to cut it off, slides, does so, throws it in, but it's going to be a double, and now nobody out and runners